My man's must have blew all his money, B. My man's must have blew all his money already. You know what I mean? He over here chirping with a woman over 10 bands that she was owed anyways by him. This don't even make sense. I was really hanging around you to slime me. So you was hanging around her to rob her, but she managed to rob you. But she really didn't rob you because you owed her that money. That's what I don't really understand right there. A lot of things don't really make a lot of sense at all, period. Um, the things that really don't make sense is like you getting on the internet explaining why your 10 G's got took and you need to talk to her. Like, ain't no talking. Ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. I took your 10 G's. That's it. It is what it is. And I mean, that girl, I listened to her interview, she's kind of hard, man, shinewillis, because I had to take a little double glance, triple, quadruple glance. Like, this ain't no girl. I don't see no breast. I don't see nothing. Like, and she G'd up, looking tattoos on her face. I'm like, this ain't no girl. This is a nigga. They made a mistake. But then I start hearing the interview and I can see that's a pure girl, but she's pretty hard. She was paralyzed for like 3 years, couldn't walk. Made it back her own, got back on her feet. She got shooters behind her, all types of shit, making money. You know what I mean? She's basically just seen Quantum Rondo as a piece of meat, and ripped him apart. I mean, when you look at Quando Rondo, he had his chance when he came with them first them Crip songs and it was rolling 60s and niggas was behind him. But after the King Von footage of him just getting purely mopped up, beat down, he lost all the points right there. So all this stuff he's talking about, catch this fade, me and you can fight it out. First thing of all, you don't want to fight it out with you don't want to fight it out with um anything involving LGBT, nothing. You don't want to even get yourself involved fighting those type of people because you're going to jail. You're going to jail 25, 35 life. The gay community is not playing around when it comes to that. Now, you can, the options that you have is accept the loss, make a song about it, you know what I mean? Like, I cared about you, you robbed me, or, you can try to go to war with 10 G's and keep complaining about it. You really don't want to go to war with her because she seems like first of all, she seems like she got more hands than you. She seems like she'll sleep you. She seems like she'll sleep you. She seems like if y'all went on a one-on-one, she would beat the fucking brakes off you, just like King Von beat the living shit out of you. She will beat the live. I put all my money on Shine Willis, cuz. All my money on Shine Willis. I put every last penny I have on Shine Willis. I will cash app to anybody want to bet. Cash app, Venmo, we can do whatever. We can do any kind of bet. We can bet over Facebook. We bet over IG. It doesn't matter. If they fight, all my money, I'm all money in Nipsey Hussle on Shine Willis over Quando Rondo. Because to me, Quando Rondo is a good artist. But, I ain't going to sit here and say that. I ain't going to sit here and say that he's fake. But, you know, he has a lot of explaining to do about, he has a lot of explaining to do, because his credentials just keep falling down further and further. So he has a lot of explaining to do, you know what I'm saying? And you just have to accept that loss, you feel me?